Hey guys, and welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. So let's jump right into the next chapter. We got to chapter 3. We just finished chapter 2 in the last episode. We played as Aiko and Inumaru. And so we're going to jump right in. So I assume we're going to play as Ayumi, the other girl that's in Heavenly Host. But let's see. So, Blood Drive, chapter 3, Pain. So, let's see who we haven't seen from the other characters, such as Satoshi. We have seen a little bit of the other character that was with Ayumi, but we haven't seen much from Naomi and Satoshi. So, aside from Satoshi and my other friends who shared the experience with me, there wasn't a soul in the world who believed that Seiko, Suzumoto, Morishige, or Miss Yui ever existed. And this fact was really taking its toll on me, particularly in regards to Seiko. So, Seiko was the best friend of Naomi, so I guess we're playing as Naomi in this area. So, just some background on Seiko was the one who was hung in a bathroom, and it was Naomi's duty to try to save her, but everything failed and she ended up dying anyways. So, let's continue on. Are you alright, Naomi? So that's Satoshi, and there it is. So yeah, I'm fine. I can't keep worrying my mom forever. I flashed the brightest smile I could muster, though I'm not sure he entirely bought it. I'm glad to hear it. Keep that chin up. We'll get through this. Hehe, thanks. There's no need to be worried about me anymore, okay? Alright, so it looks like things are getting pretty harsh on her, and she's covering it up quite well. So that night, all I could manage to do was stand particularly still and stare at my desk. I was mumbling something, but I don't know what, and my eyes had glazed over. It was like I was in a trance. Or maybe I just wanted to be. I'm not the one who's wrong. I'm not wrong. She's real. It's everyone else. It's everyone else's who's crazy. So you can see the psychological effects of having your best friend just deleted off the face of the earth. Those who refuse to believe another person, no matter what, can go burn in the fires of hell. If they could look into my heart, they'd see that it's the truth. My friend exists. My friend named Seiko. 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 I didn't even realize I'd actually started writing. It was on my desk now, writing words into my notebook. Seiko? Seiko? I kept softly repeating her name to myself over and over again. The words started to sound foreign in my head, but I couldn't stop saying it, almost like I'd forget her if I did. So obviously she's trying to cope with the idea of having her best friend removed, and she's trying to remember her as best as possible, and it seems like repeating her name is a way to cope with it, that she's created. So there was no other sound in the room, just the scratching of the pencil on paper and the hushed sound of my voice, just the word Seiko in all its forms. My voice was getting firmer each time I said it, more demanding. And my writing was growing more feverish, more intense. Finally, the pencil broke in half under the strain. I gripped it so hard that it stabbed into my palm and blood began to drip into the paper. My head was hanging limply, but the rest of my body had stiffened. If anyone had seen me, I bet it would have been quite a sight. I could feel the blood rushing to my head. My whole body quivered. I raised my head from this vigil and realized tears were streaming down my face. What did she look like? My voice was strained, choking back the sentence I'd hoped I'd never say. So obviously, when a person is removed from the face of the earth and having everyone forget about him, it's hard to remember that person. So she's gripping onto every little detail she can, but it's been a while, so she can't even remember what she looks like, which is a hard pill to swallow. There were countless pictures of Seiko drawn in my notebook, but in every one of them, her face was blank. So she's starting to realize that her memory is starting to fade of her. I hurled the notebook from my desk. Don't leave me. Stay inside me. I don't want you to fade away. I don't want you to fade away. So she is starting to realize that things are getting pretty serious with her memory. I slammed my hands on the desk with all my might, and I screamed as loud as my present condition allowed. I opened up the photo album in my phone. There was a nagging sensation in the back of my head that I overlooked something. So that's Seiko, but her face is obviously distorted. I was absolutely bawling at this point. My face was a mess. But I had indeed overlooked something. On the bottom right of my screen, there is an icon for an image modification. After a few menu selections, I found myself adjusting the picture's brightness. Beep, beep. I kept hitting the button to turn it up higher and higher. And slowly, in the very center of the black void that replaced Seiko's face, I could see something begin to form. Oh god. What is it? I felt like I was on the verge of an incredible discovery, filled with new hope I hadn't felt since just before the incident of the Shinozaki estate. There was still room to increase the brightness. There were still countless increments to go before I reached the phone's upper limit. I just kept pressing the button over and over again. Until finally, in the very center of the would-be face, I could make out an extremely faint pattern that looked like a freehand lettering spelling of the word Sachi in hiragana. Oh, I see it. If you look hard enough, you can see it. Was that right? Was I certain that's what it said? Instinctively, I placed the phone screen closer to my eye, and the limited resolution made this pointless, but I didn't care. Oh god, stop, don't do that. It was so close, I was beginning to lose focus, but I still wasn't close enough to make out that's what it said. I touched the forehead as near as my eye could get. Oh! What the hell? At which point the letters lashed onto my cornea, which literally attached themselves to my eye. So like, boom. Like a little flash of red. Okay, cool. So what does that mean? So they were there. No matter where I looked, I saw them. My vision had gone halfway, obscured by the phantom letters. It took only a moment before the pain set in, and it was not an insignificant amount. I collapsed onto the ground, hand ineffectively covering my eye. It was absolutely excruciating. That's around when my mom burst through the door. She looked like she was at the end of her rope, like she didn't believe anything was wrong, and I was probably just faking it. She was definitely more annoyed than concerned. Ugh, that sucks. I mean, as a parent, you could probably try to see her way, but things are looking pretty grim. With nothing more than a grunt, she grabbed me from behind, pinning my arm so I couldn't hurt myself. I fell backwards onto my rear, unable to resist her restraint. It hurts, Mom. My eye really hurts. Medicine. I keep telling you to take your medicine. How many times do I have to say it before it sinks in? Mom, no, this is different. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts. My eye is on fire. Honestly, why can't you just behave yourself? Every day, the same thing. So yeah, I can see from the mom's perspective that this could take a toll on her also. I mean, how do you deal with a girl that has gone through this? You know, she's not equipped to deal with the psychological effects of having that happen to her. No, that's not it. My eye. Mom, it hurts. Huh? What about your eye? Let me see it. Holy shit. My left eye was glazed over with tears and had gone as bloodshot as an eye could get. And right on the cornea, white blistered like bulges were beginning to form, spelling out Sachi. There was no way my mom could ignore or dismiss that. But, wait guys, if I go get the box. Yeah! Right there. So, it's her. So there you have it. So that's where the cover comes from. That's her. I thought that was Ayumi, first of all. I guess I'm just an idiot. I assumed that Ayumi was the main character of this. She quickly stepped back in shock. Finally, acknowledgement. So that's Sachi, and that's the name of the best friend. So now she has to acknowledge that there's something going on here. Her breathing had quickened, but she didn't say a thing. She just left the room. Now, how do you deal with that? Your daughter, who seems to be spewing out nonsense, has this thing on her eye that kind of proves the existence or something to do with that person that no one seems to remember. Mom! It was too late. She was gone, halfway across the house by the time I called out. I can't imagine how the mom feels or Naomi at this point. Must be terrible. I was sprawled out in the corner of my room like a giant stuffed bear, and at some point I think I lost consciousness, but I'm still not really sure. How long have I been sitting here? I was starting to feel a little less tense, a little more relaxed, and I looked up. Whoa, what happened? Ugh. At the prospect of actually discerning detail in my room, my left eye reacted with a sharp, intense shot of pain. My vision was still white, half white. My eye, God, it wasn't a dream, was it? It was real? I could feel the pain in every pulse, in every part of my body. It was almost unbearable. And yet, Mom, what happened to Mom? She'd run out of the room in shock and obviously had been gone for quite some time. As sick as she was with me, I couldn't imagine she'd leave me to suffer without doing anything. I opened my bedroom door and slowly crept downstairs, and I could hear a sound coming from the kitchen. A very specific, very peculiar sound repeating at regular intervals. I did my best to sneak over the doorway and peek in undetected. What the fuck? Is she gonna kill their daughter? And what I saw was my mom sharpening a kitchen knife with intense focus. I had no idea what she planned to do with it, but an irrational fear washed over me, and I slowly and silently sneaked my way over to the front entrance, and I made sure not a peep could be heard until I was outside and away from my house. Irrational fear? That's totally rational. Naomi, get out. Go to Satoshi's house. Kishinuma! It was a new morning, bright and early. Satoshi called out to me like I was 12 or something. I'd been in this old, cheap, rundown 2-story apartment building for a long time now. It may not have been much to look at, but it felt like a certain charm. Satoshi was cradling his school bag in his arm as he was waiting for me in front of my room on the ground floor. So now we're back as the guy, I think, the other guy. So his name was Morishige, or not Morishige, I just said it. On mornings when he wasn't waylaid by Yuka, he would always drop by and invite me to walk to school with him. Originally, he was doing it for my own good, as I'd been known to ditch school a lot, and he figured a friendly offer like this might get my attendance up a little bit. Admittedly, it did work. Yoshiki, that's his name. Kishinuma, Yoshiki Kishinuma, that's his name. That's the main character right now. So I finally made my entrance, or my exit, I suppose. And I'm pretty sure Satoshi must have been really confused, as I had my shoulders, on one of my shoulders, one hell of a backpack boasting a full-on survival kit and provisions and the works. What's going on? Yep, Satoshi was confused, alright. What's all that? You look like you're ready to go hike up a mountain or something. I mean, anybody would have that question there. Kishinuma. I slowly, carefully lowered the giant backpack to the ground. No, it's more like, actually, before that, will you stop calling out to me like you're my mom or something? I'm not at grade school. I'm not in grade school anymore. Huh? Forget it. I actually have things to do, so I won't be going to school today. Yeah, going for a mountain hike, like you said. Sorry to waste your time. Damn it. I didn't think I'd go down so easily last night. So, I guess what happened to Ayumi, it still kind of lingers in his mind. I remember taking a hit from the back of my head, bad enough that I woke up in the hospital or something. God, what the hell am I doing? Wait for me, Shinozaki, I'm coming. You're hiding something from me again. Alright, Satoshi saw right through that, like the main character he is. Huh? I guess I wasn't all that convincing, but even still, I didn't expect Satoshi to see through me so quickly and easily. I stumbled under his glare. It was almost like I'd been called out by a newborn baby or a fawn. Dude was on the way too innocent for his own look. Was way too innocent for his own good. Can't fault him for his instincts. One of his biggest selling points, I guess. He's really good at empathizing with others and helping them get over their problems. Come on, out with it. You can't hide anything from me. He is the main character. No, I guess not. Ayumi's face appeared in the back of my mind. Shinozaki said she didn't want Satoshi's or the others to get involved any more than they already were. So I can't very well tell him I'm trying to find Aiko so I can get back there. This has something to do with Heavenly Host, doesn't it? Saw right through it. Oh my god, Satoshi. Huh? Damn, he was on today. That sure seemed like a yes reaction to me. How the hell did you know? There you go. Coach, the cat's out of the bag. God damn it, I'm terrible at this. I covered my mouth, but it was already too late. I already confirmed it. Well, you've got a bunch of talismans in your bag, for one thing. Ugh. I did have a lot of talismans with me. I bought them at a convenience store and didn't exactly pack smartly enough to hide them. I certainly wasn't going to win any awards for stealth. Didn't that place fall apart though? Please don't tell me it's still standing. No. We saw it collapsing around us when we escaped. You saw it too. It's rubble. Satoshi stared deeply into my eyes as if evaluating my answer for any possible deception. This time it seemed like it succeeded in fooling him. Yeah, you're right. Besides, Sachiko doesn't exist there anymore, so I can't imagine talismans would have any effect, and there's no way to get back there anyways. Exactly. I was just going to go research it a little bit. I wasn't going to do anything dangerous. So, if you guys don't remember, Satoshi was not there when they met up with Aiko because she was held back by the teacher. So, okay, that's fine then. But if that changes, make sure you don't do it on your own. I've been telling Naomi the same thing. The worst thing in the world is not knowing what happened to someone. So Satoshi is really telling them, it doesn't matter what you do, please tell me. I thought I was in the clear, but Satoshi suddenly got a puzzled look on his face. He reached over to my backpack and pulled out one of those talismans I'd lazily stuck in the front pouch. Do these things really work? He was looking it over like an appraiser or something. Why wouldn't he just leave me alone? How should I know? People use sardine heads to ward off evil. This is probably just as effective. I yanked the talisman back out from Satoshi's hand and crammed it back in the front pocket of my school blazer. Man, I haven't heard somebody talk about that in forever. You're like an old man sometimes, Yoshiki. Shut up, damn it. Either way, first things first, you're going to school today. With this, Satoshi grabbed my sleeve. God damn, the best friend award. Huh? Why? Because your attendance is low enough already, and Miss Kuan said she'd help you make it up before class today, probably with the quiz or something. I don't give a crap about that. They can't hold me back a year if they they can hold me back a year if they have to. This is not the time for school. I take it this has something to do with Shinozaki then. Wow, just the detective Satoshi is on the ball. What? Was this guy psychic? He hadn't been wrong all morning. Whatever happened, it'll wait. You can tell me about it at school. Come on, let's go. You can leave that backpack right here. It seems Satoshi wasn't going to take no for an answer. Yo, seriously? Satoshi, stop. I get it, okay? Just, come on. Get your hands off me. You want me to be honest with you? I'll be honest with you. It looks like they're gonna have a discussion now. Sure you will. Come on. Alright, well, it looks like he got dragged to school anyways. I still want to know what happened to Naomi. Oh, there's this cool one. So, Satoshi Kishinuma, good morning. So, if you guys don't remember, she is also Aiko's big sister and the CEO of the company that creates the paranormal artifacts. Good morning. Hey. You're a lucky one, Kishinuma. Getting off with just a 15-minute quiz. I hope you're ready for it. Whatever. Yoshiki has been made aware of the seriousness of the situation. I seriously don't have time for this, you know. But here I am. Let's just get it over with so I can get the hell out of here. It was great of you to come. Now, let's be off to the classroom, shall we? There's no way he's leaving. Miss Kuwan is just gonna keep him there forever. I'm fine right here. Just bring me the quiz. Don't be stupid, Yoshiki. Look, there's no time to argue. There's something I absolutely have to be. I stuck my hand into my pocket and took out a mechanical pencil. If they were going to force me to do this, I'd need to shave off every second I could. As I removed the pencil, the talisman I'd shoved in there earlier fell to the ground. So, I'm pretty sure that Miss Kuwan is actually the CEO of the company who made that talisman. I need to hurry and find that spirit fanatic, or else Shinozaki could be spirit item fanatic. Are you talking about Aiko Niwa? Yeah, that's her. Did something happen to Shinozaki? Wait, are you telling me that she somehow went back to Heavenly Host? Now she's gonna put 2 and 2 together. Miss Aiko's gonna put 2 and 2 together, that her sister's doing some dumb shit. Yes. Why didn't you say so sooner? Because you weren't listening to me. All you did was yank, yank, yank on my damn shirt. What's all this about? I and Heavenly Host? Oh, it's nothing. Wait. I? Now they're gonna put 2 and 2 together, and it's gonna be revealed. Huh, come to think of it, your last name is Niwa. That's right. The person you just mentioned, Aiko Niwa, is my sister. I call her Ai. Miss Kuwan, I'd like to meet with Aiko. Do you know where I can find her? At this hour, I'd imagine she's in school, though she was acting rather strangely last night. Do you live with her, Miss Kuwan? I do! So this would have been after Shinozaki and I met with her. How was she acting exactly? Like, was she strange about it? Well, I may have said something about you. Huh? This is rather awkward. So, if you guys don't remember, Miss Kuwan also said that she was in love, which could mean Satoshi. Okay, then what? Well, let's see. She was holding 2 small blue stones in her hand. Almost cradling them, in fact. Bingo! That's it. She has another pair. But this is our chance. Miss Kuwan, do you know for sure that Aiko went to school today? She looked rather perturbed as she left the house last night, and she wasn't home when I got up this morning. I made some breakfast and waited for her, but I wound up eating it all. Alright, so he's just gonna go look for her. Yoshiki! If she used those stones on her own, that's the end of it. There's no other way to get to after Shinozaki. Yoshiki! Wait! He's right. There's no other way to get back there. But the stones are missing from the first pair, from Ayumi. We don't know who has them. It could be the hooded guy. And he can go back and forth if you have the stones. And also, Aiko got the stones snatched by the other girl that's a year younger than them. The girl in their class with the weird clothes. I don't remember her
先生あ
name.
りがとう。よし
Thank you, Miss Kuan. I'll be sure to bring him back. Alright. What's up? As Satoshi turned to leave, he caught a glimpse of Nakashima standing at the school roof on the wrong side of the guardrail, looking tired and worn. There was no spark in her eyes, no awareness. It looked as if she were sleepwalking. She's gonna jump. Naomi! This is bad. Don't do it, Naomi. Hopefully they get to her in time. Alright, so a lot of knowledge we've known, but just backstory on what happened with the other characters as this is going on. So we don't know what happened to Ayumi. Last time we saw her, she was in front of a girl that she met before, and then the butcher. I tried to pick myself up and look around, but I could only move my neck, and everything was dark, and the only sign of my surrounding was an unpleasant, vaguely organic noise filling my ears. I felt in some way restrained. What's going on? As my eyes adjusted to the dim light of the room, I could see that I was blanketed by red flesh. It was as if the floor had come to life and was absorbing me to its collective. Ugh, this is disgusting. God. Ugh. Ugh. Get out of there. Thank you. I focused my strength and was finally able to break free from my bindings, bits of red matter flying away from my body as I tore through it to freedom. I was absolutely soaked, however, with a strange viscous fluid. The chunks of meat were clinging fast to my skin and clothes. The blanket of flesh on the ground was now bubbling out of the murky red liquid. From all spots, I'd torn to my escape as violently as if a faucet had been turned to full. What the hell was that? Ugh. I was in tears, trying as hard as I could to wipe the viscera from my body. As I watched, however, a chunk I'd been trying to shake free from the back of my hand just dissolved away. Alright, so she's just clean now. Aside from the murmurs of the flesh blanket, the room was deathly silent, and lit only by the faint blue glow streaming in from the nearby window. This is Heavenly Host for sure. Whoa, what the fuck? Ugh! Mayu. An entity resembling Mayu was charging at me from the depths of the darkness. God damn it! Ugh! This is all psychological. I assume. That's pretty freaky that the thing was just coming at you. It was all in my head. A flashback. She wasn't after me now, but she definitely had been. Was that really Suzumoto? That was really Suzumoto, wasn't it? The tears were pouring out of my eyes by this point. I could do nothing to hold them back. Can I really do it? Can I bring them back? Can I really find the Book of Shadows in this endless darkness? Mayu. Maybe I shouldn't have come back. I crouched on the floor to gather my thoughts, and I noticed that my cell phone was lying on the ground beside me. Ugh! That wasn't all. A circular design was carved into the floor, perfectly round, as if traced by a compass, and with the fleshy goo I'd been trapped in more or less centered inside. What in the Actually, come to think of it, wasn't I about to get attacked by some monster with an axe? I checked myself over for injuries, and there were none, or at least none caused by an axe. How am I still alive? Gah! Guess I have my my knee when I tripped. If memory serves, and if the floor pan hasn't changed too much, the infirmary should be right here. Maybe I can catch my breath there for a minute. Oh god, she went into the infirmary? Well, this is where that's where they used to rest. After they cleaned it out. Alright, so, let's see. The hard wooden clops of my footsteps gave way to softer, squishier series of plops. Taken back by this sudden change, I looked down, terrified at what I might be walking in. As I feared, whatever it was looked awfully biological. Huge swaths of the floor were coated in what looked like internal organs, moving and swaying and pulsating in a sick rhythm. This is really disturbing. What is it? I raised my foot and found a seaweed-like substance that closely resembled a network of blood vessels stuck to the bottom of my shoe. There wasn't anything like this at Heavenly Host before, and it's like the whole school is being swallowed by something. Alright, so we should be able to walk now, so let's check out what is it. Oh, okay, so there's something here. Oh, what the hell? All over the wall. I wonder, what are those? They look a lot like occult symbols we found in the basement of the Shinozaki estate, only different. A little more demonic, I guess. Whatever they are, I'm getting the shivers just looking at them. Huh. Puff, puff, puff. Calm down, Ayumi. Just focus on what you have to do. Oh, shit. That fucking scared me. There's a good chance that this girl has the Book of Shadows. And she looks a lot like Yuki. If I talk to her and tell her what's happening, I'm sure she'll give me the book. Just before I passed out, I thought I saw her, but she had a different aura than before. Hey, what are you doing? You fucking... I should leave a candle here. Maybe Matsuo will see it, and hopefully Matsuo will see it. I'm out of matches. I wonder if there are any nearby. Alright, guys. But I'd love to continue. But that's going to be the end of this episode. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys